IDF spokesperson Daniel Hagari is speaking now.
Continues and expands its ground operation against the Hamas strongholds all over the Gaza Strip. All over the Gaza Strip, whenever there is a Hamas stronghold, the IDF operates. The forces are fighting face-to-face against the terrorists and eliminating them. The Chief of Staff held a security assessment with the head of the Air Force and emphasized the strong cooperation with the Air Force, both with eliminating Hamas tunnels and terror launching sites. The attack of all these sites reduces the threats on the ground troops. The IDF, together with the Shin Bet, are working around the clock in order to hurt these threats, in addition to the ground operation, to use the ground operation to expose the enemy. We continue eliminating the terrorists that are leading the fighting. Today, the IDF eliminated, with the direction of the Shin Bet, the commander of the Shati brigade. He led the fighting in the recent month near the Shati area. Under him, terrorists infiltrated Israel on October 7th. We will continue to hunt, locate, and eliminate each of the commanders that are leading the areas under their control. 137 hostages are still being held in Gaza. These stand in front of our eyes all the time. It is important for you to know we hold an intelligence and operational assessment around the clock. It happens under Nitzan Alon of the IDF that has received the support of the Chief of Staff together with the Mossad and the Shin Bet. We collect information and pass it to any relevant force in order to ensure that we do not risk anyone and bring operational opportunities. We'll continue to do so. We'll do everything possible to bring them back. In the north, we're striking from the air terror targets of Hezbollah in Lebanon and the sources from which rockets were being fired towards our territory in Lebanon and in Syria. One of them hit an aerial vehicle near Beit Hillel. Some soldiers were lightly wounded and were taken for treatment. We will strike any threat on our territory. The IDF forces are set in the Northern Command and in all other arenas. This evening, updated guidelines were provided to the residents at the Homefront Command website. These guidelines save lives. This week, a new drafting has started in the IDF for Givati and the Armored Corps. This happens during the war. The fighters, male and female, that are enlisting to the fighting units have a strong contribution to the security of the State of Israel. Questions? Is the assessment in the IDF is that Yahya Sinwar is still in Khan Yunis? And is there information about Hamas officials who have escaped the Gaza Strip? We follow, together with the Shin Bet and the intelligence forces around the clock, in locating the senior Hamas leadership in the Strip. We do this all the time. The goal is to eliminate each and every one of them. I will not address specifically the information that we have. It happens around the clock, and one of the major achievements of this war should be the elimination of the Hamas leadership led by Yahya Sinwar. What are the targets being hit by the Houthis? This is an important question. Quite a few things happened around the Red Sea. Before I came into the podium, I held a check with the Fifth Fleet to have a better understanding. Today, rockets were fired towards two cargo ships that have no relation to the State of Israel. One boat was hit significantly and is in distress with fear of drowning. Another boat was lightly hit. This is part of the operation of the Houthis. The ammunition used by the Houthis are Iranians. The training, the methods are Iranian. It shows the negative impact of Iran in the region. It is a global problem and a regional problem. We must see how the world responds to this. The freedom of movement becomes dangerous in this part of the world. We follow the threats on the State of Israel. Over the threats, we collect information and we examine all the abilities. We will respond in the right time and place. Thank you.